What is up guys and gals, welcome back to a different video here on the channel. In this video we'll be talking about Splatoon 3's Hero Mode. I freaked out way too much not to discuss this here on the channel, so let's get right into it. So we enter the Hero Mode as usual from the hole on the ground. And to be honest, I'm not a fan of this whole hole of the ground thing because it's just so repetitive, and we did it in Splatoon 1 with Captain Cuttlefish and Splatoon 2 with Marie. It's really disappointing how we're doing this again in Splatoon 3. And by the looks of this and all the trailers, Splatoon 3's Hero Mode was looking really mediocre and not exciting at all. But oh my god, the lore, the storyline, the game has done a full 180, like Dua Lipa says. I'm also in love with the fact that DJ Octavio is not the final boss of Splatoon 3. He was the final boss of Splatoon 1 and 2, and it was really boring. My dude makes amazing music, but I feel like he should just stick to making wasabi. He's not that fresh anymore. Like if you agree. Nothing really else to say about this boss fight, but I did indeed like that little cutscene where DJ Octavio and Captain Cuttlefish were interaction. It was so sweet. And then they all fall underground and I think they enter Alterna. There we see the Squid Beaks platoon being Callie, Marie, and Agent 3. And I have to say, Agent 3 has an attitude. I also do want to point out that the cutscenes in this Hero Mode is incredible. We'll touch on that later on. After that, Deep Cut finally makes their entry. And oh my god, you guys, Shiver's laugh. We love to see that. Her personality is just on fire. At first, I really didn't like Deep Cut because of their designs. They felt really iffy to me, but over the time, seeing their personalities grow, they're now so balanced in my heart. What I mean by balanced is like, if we take a look at the Squid Sisters, I like Callie way more than Marie, and if we take a look at Off the Hook, I like Marie now way better than Pearl. However, if we go into Deep Cut, I just can't choose. I love Shiver's personality. I absolutely love Fry's South Asian background. And Big Man is Big Man. Just so balanced, man, and I love it. Anywho, I absolutely can't believe that the idols, Deep Cut, are enemies. This was so remarkable, and I loved how the main characters of the storyline were enemies for the first part of the game. We also got so much character development from this idol group as the story progressed. Deep Cut really stole my heart, I must say. So now we move on to the boss fights. Fry comes first. I really liked her whole eel aesthetic, and her flute was so magical. Overall, such a simple and fun boss fight. It felt like those little Octarian stamp boss fights, obviously, and her exit was pretty nice. Shiver's boss fight was just as amazing as Fry's, and we all saw her intro. Man, her riding that shark was so funny and iconic, like there's nothing else to say except she's a true icon and a baddie. Not even over exaggerating. The next boss fight that we had was with my homeboy, Big Man. There were so many Mario Sunshine references in this boss fight, it was insane, and his dialogue was incredible and so freaking funny. I'm so glad that Nintendo did sample like the Mario Sunshine boss fights into Big Man's boss fight. It was so like such a right move, Nintendo, and thank you for doing so. After this boss fight, it makes me love him even more now. He's such a fun little dude, or should I say big dude. Let me know in the comments down below, which boss fight was your favorite out of Deep Cut? Mine was definitely Big Man's. After all the boss fights, I really loved the scene where Callie became the boss of Deep Cut. It really showed her maturity. The emotions that were all showcased in this scene, like Shiver crying, was so genuine and great to see, and I really like that Splatoon took this extra step and gave these characters so much personality and development. Overall, I was so entertained by these amazing cutscenes as the game progressed. And then a few battles proceed, and then we see a secret boss. Mr. Freaking Grizz. Rassicus, it is indeed a mammal bear. When I tell you my jaw dropped 10 stories down a building, I mean it. I'm not even over exaggerating. They didn't even tease this once, even though it was in our face the whole time. I do get that they did play Mr. Grizz's little laugh backwards in the Alterna trailer, but not many of us thought anything of that. It's still so hard for me to process because that entry made my heart drop. Let me know what your reaction was to seeing Mr. Grizz's reveal. I'm just so happy now that my raspy voice friend has finally revealed his face in the best way ever as well. Little side note, by the way, seeing Captain Cuttlefish all dried out was so iconic and funny to see. His squid form is so elite. So yes, those are my brief thoughts on Splatoon 3's Hero Mode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I did buy Splatoon 3 once, but playing this storyline makes me want to buy it 10 flippin' times. Overall, seeing this Hero Mode makes me really excited for the upcoming big scale DLC with Pearl and Marina. However, I kind of feel like Nintendo used all their cards for the Return of the Mammalian story, which is why I feel like the only possible enemy left for the big scale DLC is Little Judd. Could he be the final boss there? I mean, he does have a new look in this game for some reason, and he has been waiting several years to backstab and betray Judd. Overall, he'd be such an amazing villain, and I'd prefer him 10 times over Tartar again. Yes, many people are speculating that Tartar can return again, and I really hope that's not the case. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and like the video if you want to see more Splatoon content here on the channel. Keeping awesome, you guys. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.